Hi, I'm Terry Despicio.
And I'm Paula Rizzo. We're the creators of Lights, Camera, Expert. It's been wonderful to get your feedback and hear about your goals. In our free series, How to Be a Media Magnet, we shared with you how stepping into the media spotlight can change not only how other people and prospects see you, but how you see yourself. We showed you how the media thinks and what they want, and how to craft a pitch that gets attention.
We also talked about your fears because they are holding you back from going for it in a big way. And by the way, everyone has fears. The people you see doing their thing in the media have just as many fears, but they're doing it anyway. So the challenge here is not just how to get attention for your business, brand, or cause, but how to get over your fears of stepping into the spotlight.
You don't need to have a book or letters after your name. What you stand to gain, aside from the fact that being on TV is a lot of fun, greater visibility, sure, but also the cred and authority that come with being a sought-after expert.
But the fears are strong, no doubt. Fear of risking judgment, rejection, embarrassment, fear of messing up or offending people. This is a risk, and it's part and parcel of stepping up and being remarkable in front of lots of people. The biggest risk you face is not doing anything at all. And the cost of that fear? Nothing changes. You continue to do your job and watch your colleagues crush it on air when you know that you could do it too.
We're not saying it isn't scary, but we want to inspire you to go beyond that fear and start becoming a media magnet. Do you need prior experience? No. All you need to know is why you're pursuing media and what you bring to the table. But look, we've seen people go on to succeed at this, be asked back, and go on to even bigger opportunities, from local news to national, and small blogs to major publications, radio and podcasts, even speaking gigs and sponsorships.
You just never know who's watching, but you have to decide to be seen. What you need is insight, a lot of which we've shared, but beyond that, you need community, accountability, and support. Now we want to tell you about our course, Lights, Camera, Expert, and what it means to your career and your life. This 4-week online program will teach you everything you need to know to boost your media brand by cracking the media code, crafting your pitch, and crushing it on air.
The program walks you through every phase of the process in detail, from learning how the media thinks to demonstrating your mastery and knowing your brand, to pitching media outlets, getting booked, and delivering on air. This is something that they just don't teach you in school, which is why the response to this program has been so fantastic. Most importantly, we show you how to take what you know and make it shareable, memorable, and compelling. Plus, how to be asked back. Anyone can get lucky once. And we don't want you to be just a fluke. We want you to be consistently successful and become a go-to expert.
This is what we do and what we've been doing for years, helping people go from professionals to on-camera experts. And we've done it for ourselves too. We have both been behind and in front of the camera. And we get nervous, just like anyone. But we also have had practice, and we know what's expected. When you don't know, it's intimidating. For years, I served as senior editor at Martha Stewart Living Omni Media, where I wrote, assigned, and edited stories, and interviewed lots of experts. But it was my first national TV segment that changed everything and opened up so many more doors for me for years to come, including hosting a live daily radio show on SiriusXM. I believe that is why I'm here doing this today.
For more than 15 years, I've been a TV producer at WPIX and WCBS in New York City, and also at Fox News Channel, crafting and producing segments with experts every single day. And actually, I booked Terry for one of her very first news segments, and then I went on to book her several times after that. And years later, I pitched her a story based on my blog, and she loved it. She put it in the magazine. And so we both passed muster with each other. And so we can help you to get and keep attention of editors and producers because we've done it ourselves.
We're really excited about this program, but we know it's not for everyone, not even close. No. It may be just what you need right now, or maybe it's a bit early for you to pursue, but it's never too late. You don't need a prerequisite to join us, meaning you don't have to have a book or any previous media clips. However, we've also worked with many seasoned experts who wish they were doing more media and didn't know what they were doing wrong. That's typical. You know why? Because they rarely ask for feedback, and the producers rarely have time to give it.
You'll know this is right for you if you fall into one of these categories. You've had a practice or business for many years and are just now thinking it's time to step up your media game. You're launching or relaunching a business or brand. You have an established expertise and have either written or are thinking about writing a book. You have a blog, YouTube channel, or podcast in addition to your regular job, and you want to make it even bigger. You're tired of other experts in your field grabbing all the airtime when it could be you.
While most of the people we work with own their own businesses, this program is also incredibly helpful if you are or want to be a spokesperson for or the face of a brand. Our free 3-part video series, How to Be a Media Magnet, is a great start, and you can do a lot with just that information. Lights Camera Expert is for the person who wants to get really serious about these media efforts.
And I know what you're thinking. I want to do this, but I don't know where to start. I have a hard time zeroing in on my key message. I don't know what to pitch or to whom. I don't have time. I need a like-minded and ambitious community to stay motivated. We hear you.
Totally. Now, a lot of people say they want to be on TV, like they say they want to do a TED Talk or start a business or write a book. And did you ever notice how few people do?
Yeah.
We don't want just anyone who's paying lip service to the idea of media. We can only help you if you're ready to do this.
As for not having enough time, look, we're all busy. I, for one, believe that the time excuse is a ruse, and an effective one, because look at all the stuff we put off that scares us, like, for instance, my taxes.
Oh, yeah, totally.
That doesn't mean you won't be scared to get yourself out in front of the media, but it won't be nearly as scary as when you're armed with the right tools and you're not doing it alone.
Here's what you'll get in Lights Camera Expert. Our complete online training, which contains 4 weeks of videos and tools you can use right away, live weekly calls, community support and accountability, resources, downloadable worksheets and done-for-you templates, and exclusive interviews and lots of other fun stuff. Most importantly, you'll gain the insights in a way that I promise you no one else is doing, and you'll have the support of a group as you go and a place to share your questions and successes.
The goal of this whole program is to give you the support, guidance, and inspiration you need to gain momentum towards your media goals. We want to help propel you professionally and personally. I, for one, cannot wait. So join us. Please apply right now.
Yes, there is an application process. Why? Because we have limited space, and we also want to make sure you have the highest quality experience. That means being sure you're surrounded by equally committed people. We want to make sure you get as much out of the course as possible, and we do that by making sure you really want to be in it to begin with.
Again, you don't have to be so fancy to get in. You just have to know that this is what you want to do. You ready? Then all you have to do is apply right now. It'll take about 20 minutes to complete the application, and we encourage you to take your time with it.
We're inviting you to take this next step on purpose because we know that the initiative it takes to take that step is the same thing that will help you succeed in this business. If filling out the application feels like too much work or too scary, then you have to ask how much you really want to do this.
You'll be notified if your application is accepted, and you'll find out how to take the next step to change your career and your life. This is your chance. What did we say about the media? It knocks once. You owe it to yourself to be ready when it does, because you do have something to say, and the world is ready to hear it. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to reading your application.